So, Organizedpreneur family, we are now on part 4 of the Dream Flow formula. We're going to be talking about the accelerated, which starts with an A, by the way. This is the A in the Dream Flow formula. And so the accelerated sales systems is all about creating a system that accelerates the process, right? And so I'm not going to get too much into it now, but you got to listen to the episode. By the way, are you enjoying this? Are you implementing anything? Are you learning anything? Listen, I would love to know. Can you kind of let a girl know what's going on in your world? I created this because I know that this works, and I want you to have a dream experience, and I want you and your client to have a dream experience as well. So, enough. You ready? Let's go.
Covered already the discovery marketing system, which is all about how you are being discovered. What are the things that you're doing in order to be discovered in the marketplace, right? This is a crowded marketplace. And so you need to have some type of system where you're being discovered. This is actually one of our systems that we use to be discovered. We create and host these networking events, and we've been doing it past, it's like 3.5 years now. And so you definitely want to have some way of being discovered. Okay. A relationship building system. Once you're discovered, then you want to build a relationship with people, because it is all about the relationship, the know, like, and trust factor. If people don't know you, they have not experienced you, they are less likely, to purchase anything from you, right? So you make sure you want to develop some type of relationship building system into your framework. And then last week, we talked about the exceptional sales system and creating a process where the sales process is really smooth, and it creates an experience for someone that you're engaging with. The process is really smooth, and it helps them have a better experience with you, right? So that was the exceptional sales system. And so now we're on the A, which is the accelerated delivery system. Accelerated delivery system. Okay. And so, all right, I want you to picture this. A seamless process that flows effortlessly, captivates your potential client, and retains your current clients. That is what creating an experience, an exceptional experience, is all about, right? And so hopefully by the end of our time, which is a few minutes, but I'm not going to be before you long, you will have some idea in terms of what that looks like for you. You may already have a seamless process, okay? But we just want to kind of, spark your interest, and maybe spark some ideas, and see, what is it that you're doing? What can you do better in order to create that experience? All right. Sometimes it gets stuck. Okay. Again, it's all about creating an exceptional experience with excellence and acceleration. The idea being that when we talk about an accelerated delivery system, we want to create a process or a system that gets your client their service or their product, whatever it is that they paid for, quickly. Okay, quickly. Oops, I went back. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to go back. Here we go. All right. So here are a few statistics I wanted to share with you all. According to Baymard Institute, the high cart abandonment rate is around 70%. 70%. How many of you have, you saw something maybe on Facebook or what have you, and you thought, yeah, well, let me just go and see, what this is all about. And then you even go to the shopping cart, you like the product or whatever, you go to the shopping cart and then it's like, nah, that's okay, never mind. I've done that on Amazon. I've done it, sometimes I will go through the process and then I change my mind, or sometimes I will need some more time to think about it, right? So that is around 70%, according to the Baymard Institute. According to Forrester, 53% of customers are likely to abandon their online purchase if they can't find quick answers to their questions, right? That will, people will abandon the cart, right? If they can't find quick questions to, quick answers, to their questions. 94% of customers say an online review has convinced them to avoid a business. I shared this a few weeks ago that I had a not so wonderful experience with a software product I had purchased, and it was just so cumbersome. It took too long for me to access it, and then there were too many surprises once I started to engage. And it was after I had purchased the product, there were things that I didn't know that popped up. And so I went to, I think it's trustpilot.com. And I put a bad review. But here's the thing that I didn't do. I didn't check Trustpilot before I made the purchase, because there were already some reviews on there about this particular company. So, but 94% of customers say an online review has convinced them to avoid a business. All right. So basically, an accelerated delivery system requires these 5 components: a clear order process, which we'll talk about in a second, efficient fulfillment, communication and updates, packaging and presentation, and post-delivery support. Now, this is not an exclusive list, right? And a lot of it depends on the type of business that you have, right? And so, but for the most part, you can, if you follow these 5, use these 5 components in your business, you can, assure that you're creating a more accelerated delivery process. So here are some I like to call them power secrets that's really not so secret, okay, which I just shared with you. But these are some things that you definitely want to incorporate in your business. A clear order process. You want to communicate clearly the steps in the order process. I just shared with you the experience that I had with this company. It wasn't clearly communicated that, for one, I was going to have to use it was like another person's access for me to access. I had to use their access for me to access. So it was like a 2-step process. And the thing about it was, the person, I didn't even know who he was. And so that was not clearly communicated in the steps, in the order process. So you want to make sure that you do that. Confirmation emails, when someone actually purchases something from you, or whether it's, a book or a service or a product, whatever it is, you want to make sure that they get some type of confirmation. I had that experience as well. I had purchased several books and I didn't get a confirmation, but they had charged my card, right? And so I was like, okay, I am not seeing this. I know you've charged my card, but how long is it going to take before I get it, right? So you want to make sure they're clear. You've clearly communicated the steps in the order process. Another example, like if you have purchased some type of a subscription process, one of the things you want to know, how do I cancel if I don't like it, right? So a lot of times you'll see where people will put on uh, their page when you're purchasing, you can cancel anytime. You want to make sure that that's on your sales page or what have you, right? So clear order process. Okay. Efficient fulfillment, timely delivery of products or completion of services. I use Amazon a lot. I'm just saying, right? But the one thing I can say about Amazon is you're going to know when you're going to get it. And if you don't know, if they're, the timing is off or something has happened in the process, you'll get an email that there's a delay in the delivery, right? So you want to definitely use that type of process so that number one, they know when to expect their product or their service, and that is timely, right? There's a timely deliver of their product or completion of their services. And so that is number two. Number three, communication and updates. I just use Amazon. Sometimes I'm like, okay, I get it. Okay. I may get several emails, particularly if there's been a problem, with their delivery, right? And they also have, the app that tells you where the person is, the Amazon delivery driver, how far he is from you once he's delivered the product. Then you get a picture of it. So there's communication and updates, right? So you want to keep the clients informed throughout the process. Right. Post-delivery support. Post-delivery support is more about follow-up, right? A lot of times we don't follow up with clients, or even if they just maybe they decided not to purchase from you, there should still be some type of follow-up, or maybe if you're a coach or you're a consultant or something like that, perhaps they didn't, after you had a discovery call with them, they didn't, they decided not to go through with your services or whatever. Then there should be some type of follow-up email or something. Maybe it's something that you can send them, that an article or something that you read, or maybe you have a cheat sheet, something that helps them to have a great experience with you. And we talked a little bit more about that last week, but you should have some type of post delivery support, even if they did not buy anything from you. Okay. So that's number 5. And the thing is this, you want to think through the journey. You want to think through the customer, the client journey, the prospect journey, right? Because and you want to do that from your own experience. I know that probably each of you that's on this call today, each of you that's here today, have gone through some type of experience, good or bad. And maybe you said to yourself, you know what? I don't want to go through that. I don't want the customer or the prospect or the client to go through that. Just like I just shared with you a few seconds ago about, the software purchase. I don't want my clients to go through that, right? So you want to think through their journey and create an experience based on that. You're not going to always get it right, but when you think through the journey, right, from your own perspective and the perspective from perhaps some other people that's gone through your process. A lot of times what I will do is I'll have someone to actually go through the process and tell me what is their experience. Was there some kind of hiccup, that they experienced? Did it go in a different direction? Because I try to make sure that my systems and processes are on point, right? But every now and then you may have a hiccup, okay? But you want to think through the journey so that you can create a good accelerated experience with them, right? So your goal, our goal as entrepreneurs who are servicing and other people, you want to exceed their expectations. Like you want them to walk away and be like, wow, that was a great experience. And I don't know about you, but I've had excellent experiences. One of the things that I wanted to share, like from time to time when I buy books, or sometimes I'll buy journals or things like that, and I love it when they come packaged in a certain way that just like this one right here, it's got the little gold seal on it, and you just open it up. I'm not going to open it up because I'm going to use this for my clients. I purchased some books for my clients, and so I don't want to open it up. But I will, when they get this product, right, then hopefully they will feel the same way I felt when I got the product. Okay. So your goal is just to exceed their expectation. Ultimately, investing in some type of accelerated delivery system, whether you create it or you find a platform that helps you to give that person a great experience, it is going to contribute to the long-term success and growth of your business. Also, it enhances the client experience, right? A seamless and delightful journey for your client from the moment they make the purchase to the post-delivery support. All of that creates an accelerated delivery experience. You want to exceed their expectation and leave them with a lasting positive impression. So,
are you feeling overwhelmed trying to navigate the world of online entrepreneurship? Are you a female entrepreneur, coach, consultant, or service-based professional struggling to turn your dreams into a sustainable reality? Are you tired of the endless to-do lists, sleepless nights for fear of things slipping through the cracks, and worrying about the next client? If this is you, and you're ready to transform your business into a thriving, sustainable, and vibrant venture that you love, then listen up. I'm Eldrima Harper, business and podcast launch strategist, declutter coach, and the host of the Organizedpreneur podcast. As a professional organizer in the business for more than 20 years, I've been there, and so I get it. But by listening and subscribing to this podcast, what you'll discover are ways to get organized, implement systems to help you free up your time and energy so that you can focus on things that matter. And here's the cool part. You'll even discover how you can leverage the power of podcasts to attract top-notch leads straight into your virtual doorstep so that your pipeline pops with opportunities. It's time to say goodbye to chaos and confusion, and hello to clarity, confidence, and certainty in your dream business. Are you ready?